Everybody, if y'all are watching this live, we're here with the awesome and amazing, phenomenal Matt, Matt Golden. He's been killing it. And we're just going to go over a little bit about his experience working with JC and so. So first of all, how you feeling, man? How you feeling today, Matt?
Awesome and amazing. Awesome and amazing.
Good. Love to hear it, man. So the people, right? First, tell us a little bit about what it is that you do, Matt. I mean, tell us about who you are and what it is that you do.
Yeah, I'm a web developer, so I'm typing away all day. So I got strong hands, but my body, not so much, until I started with JC and Associates, of course. But yeah, so I sit down basically all day, 8 hours at least. So that keeps me kind of a bit sedentary. So I'd like to be more active in my life. I come from a very athletic background. So coming into my career for the past 4 years, I really haven't been doing really anything to stay in shape. It wasn't until I came to JC and Associates really that I started to be consistently working out and stay on a regimen, really focus on my nutrition in a way that I never have. Because before I could basically eat whatever I want, my metabolism would take care of it, but it's starting to catch up with me now. So I got to really start sticking to a real diet and eating right. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on.
Got it. So that's what I was about to ask you too. Like, what would you say your experience with JC and Associates has been so far? What has the experience been like?
Yeah, one thing that I really struggled with when I would go to the gym by myself was consistency, like a reason to get up and get out there. But now I'm being held accountable. So it's like, it's easy to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I can just go back to bed. But I know that if I do that, I'll be called out for it because, you know what I'm saying? I can't just slack off. And then second of all, it's a commitment that I made to myself to be diligent in something that I want to see change, And one of the things that we did, one of the first things we did, like that sticks on my head is like, you asked me like, what is your motivation? What is your why for doing this? And so to keep that in the back of your head the whole time while you're working out, while you're going to the gym, is really important.
Yeah, it was the driving forces. What is your pain? What is it that you want to escape from? And what is the pleasure that you want to arrive to? Exactly. Because a person can easily just escape from that pain and then they're done. They're good, cool, right? But if we want to continue going, we got to have a pleasure that we want to arrive to that keeps us moving forward and forward and forward, right? So that's awesome. So tell me a little bit about where were you before joining JC and Associates, as far as like in your lifestyle, with your fitness goals, inside of your environment, like with your mindset, like where were you? You can touch base on anything and everything.
Yeah, so I was in the gym. So I play basketball, so that I do all the time anyways, no matter what. But it wasn't like enough to make me feel confident in the way that I know I can look. Because I know I've been there before. I just want to get back there, but I want to be better than I ever have been at the same time. So like that took actually going to the gym and lifting weights. Up until now, I really didn't know like anything about lifting weights. So I'll just go in and just do something. But it was very inconsistent. So I would get on like maybe for like 2 weeks, I would have like back to back workouts, and then I would just fall off, eat whatever I wanted, all the sweets, all the snacks, everything. So like I was very inconsistent. But it wasn't up until now that like I kind of started to find like a stability and an understanding of what I'm doing in the gym, so that like if I did go to a gym by myself, I would be able to actually understand how to target different muscle groups and different things like that.
Okay. And what was your environment like before JC and Associates? And it might still be the same, but just what was your environment like?
Yeah, environment hasn't really changed. Everything's pretty much the same place, same lifestyle, same.
As far as people.
Yeah, same people.
What kind of people are they? Are they into the things that you're trying to go forward to? Like, are they into fitness, health? Are they into that obsession?
I'm not really around people that are like super into fitness. People that are healthy, but not like on the same wavelength as far as going to the gym like I like to.
Got it. Right? So, what are some things that you tried so far? Like you said, you tried, you had trainers, you was going to the gym, You played basketball. So tell us a little bit about some of the things that you tried so far.
Yeah. So at the beginning of this year was when I really started to like try to invest in myself, right? So I hired a trainer at the beginning of this year, and we worked out together, but it was, like I said, it was inconsistent. So like sometimes I would not be there, sometimes he wouldn't be there. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was never like a consistent basis to where like I felt like we could really make progress. And even when we did, we'd work out for maybe like 30 minutes, and I didn't really feel like I was making I didn't see any improvement. You know what I'm saying? So like maybe I was maintaining a little bit, but I never saw myself grow. And I still didn't understand what I was doing. So for the past year, basically, that's kind of what I've been doing. And before that, all I did was play basketball. So I wasn't even in the gym at all. So like basically I've just been doing cardio for the past 4 years.
Got it. What made this experience different from the other things that you tried?
Yeah, first of all, having the hands-on training is like it's a game changer. Somebody that's there and be like, oh no, your feet need to turn out further this way, or your knees, the impact on your knees is going to be worse if you do it this way. And like as I'm doing things, making those micro adjustments to my form and everything else, and like maybe you need to slow it down for this or things like that. It's just so helpful because then it helps me to understand exactly how I need to position myself so that whenever I'm alone, I can do it the right way. And then also I can understand how to correctly target different muscle groups for different workouts. So it's a game changer, like when doing that. And then also just having somebody to work out with, like working out by yourself. To me, I don't like working out at all, period. Like I don't like exercising. So working out with somebody is always gonna be more fun to me. So always having somebody else there is it's a game changer.
Okay. And what else might have made this different than the other things that you tried? Because anybody can give you training, right? Get a program, get a trainer.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. What else made this different than the other things that you tried? Is there anything that made this different?
I mean, anybody who
there isn't, right?
No, there is something different because like anybody who's ever been to JAC and Associates is going to be welcomed with somebody yelling. You know what I'm saying? You walk in and it's good morning champion every single time you walk in, and it's like there's this energy, this infectious energy when you walk into the gym of positivity. There's nothing but positivity in the gym at all times. There's motivational stuff going on playing in the background. Sometimes you never know what's going to be playing, but yeah, it's the level of positivity and level of confidence that you instill into us as we're training and as we're working out is something that I've never experienced in the gym before. So yeah, that's definitely different.
Awesome. So, right, how does this company, this coaching program make you feel like on the inside? How does it make you feel emotionally, physically? How does it make Matt Golden feel with all of the progress that you've seen, knowing where you're going? How does it make you feel on the inside?
It makes me feel confident. It's been a long time since I looked in the mirror and been like, I like the way I look. And I'm like really getting there now. And I feel a lot more confident in my body, but I also feel confident that I can reach my goals. And I can't say that for the other places that I've been at. I really just feel confident for the future, and I feel confident for just how I feel, period.
How do you feel about your mind, right? How does this coaching make you feel about your mind, your mindset from where it was to where it is now? For one thing, like you said, you're a lot more consistent, right?
Yeah, exactly. Practicing really affects the way that you think and the way that you really carry yourself throughout your day. Waking up early in the morning, I hate it. I absolutely hate waking up early in the morning, but I go to the gym early in the morning so that I can get the workout done and then be on with the rest of my day. But it's really practicing to do the hard things that really helps to strengthen your mind. Because then if you can do the hard things, then the easy things will come even easier. So it definitely is a game changer.
How do you feel like that's training your mind? Like you're doing something that you hate to do, waking up in the morning and coming to the gym and take care of yourself. How do you feel like that's training your mind?
Because every time that you force your body, when your body's telling you no and you still do something, then that's you training yourself to be disciplined. So that's going to affect all the other areas of your life as you move forward.
Awesome. Awesome. How did you feel about the coaching, Matt? Tell the truth. How did you feel about the coaching?
How do I feel about the coaching? As I said before, like the coaching is phenomenal. It's the best coaching. I've been under 3 trainers at this point, and head and shoulders above the other coaching I've had. Like I said, the attention to detail, the positivity, the constant just being on you with whatever you need to be on, and then also talking through mindsets too, because mindsets do help when you're going into the gym. If you go into the gym with a down mindset, it's going to change the way that you work out. So as soon as I get into the gym, you know me, I'm always dead when I walk into the gym, but you come with this energy, and it really does change the way that you work out. So definitely that too.
Awesome. What have you learned? How have you been educated? And we're talking about, go ahead.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about nutrition before starting here. Okay. So like, I didn't realize that I was eating way more fats than I needed to and not enough protein. And so just like flipping my mindset towards that. Cause like I for the past year, basically I've been eating this like chicken, rice, and a veggie, but I didn't realize that I needed to eat a lot more chicken and a lot less rice. So like I had to like flip my mindset toward how I was eating stuff. And then also, like I said, working out, I didn't know what I was doing, but now I go into the gym and I can basically do a workout really with just like some help here and there. And like, I never could do that before.
We could touch base again on like some education stuff when you said you weren't being consistent, like it was you or the other person. But now you're a lot more consistent. How have you been educated on how your mind was processing that? I know it's a lot of things that we probably ain't get through to yet, right? We're gonna get around to it. But just without those things, just you know, self-reflecting on yourself, how can you see that you learned something about yourself from that process of like, hey, I wasn't doing it before. Why wasn't I doing it before? And why am I doing it now?
Yeah, I think, yeah, part of it definitely is just seeing that it's possible. Because a lot of the workouts I was doing before, like I said, I would feel like I was running on a treadmill. I was working out, but I wasn't getting nowhere. So like, it was a difficult thing to push myself when I didn't really see any outcome. But now I see results. I'm seeing progress. I don't even see all of the progress, but I feel some of it. And so like when I go into the gym and I feel like, wow, this feels a lot different than when I first started. And pushing myself is easier now than it used to be, and all that kind of stuff. It helps me to really understand my body and my mind a lot better.
Hey, got it. Tell us a little bit about what are some of the results that you've got in the program so far, man?
Well, for one, like clothes fit different now. Like I had to go out and like buy some new clothes because like I've gained a lot of size since I've started the program. And yeah, like things have tightened up a lot. Like I'm a little bit less.
What's the data? Do you know any of the data? Do you remember it?
I don't remember the data. I don't remember any of it.
You don't remember the data? Yeah, I remember the data. But we haven't even had any updated data yet. But definitely within the first 6 weeks, you went up 4 pounds of muscle and you went down 2% body fat. That's what we wanted to see. You wanted to gain more muscle. That's what you're talking about. Like you had to, buy some more clothes now and stuff. So
yeah, for sure.
Definitely when we do it again, we're looking at you being able to feel like maybe I could see you doing like 10 pounds of muscle within this first 16 weeks. So next time you jump on there, we'll see a more increase, and you'll probably be down another 2% body fat, right? So that'll be phenomenal. Growing the size, building the muscle, burning the fat. That's what we want to do. Definitely. So, would you recommend this program to any other men or women?
Absolutely. Yeah, like I said, the energy is infectious. The positivity is a game changer for when you're working out. Like sometimes I want to work out mad for real because I don't want to be there because I hate working out. But the positivity, you can't be down there without smiling and laughing because you cracking jokes at all times. So, but it's a fun environment. You learn a lot, and like I said, he'll help you to. You will help us to reach our goals. So, I couldn't recommend it more.
Yep. And y'all hear that? I got a sense of humor because I feel like this could be in my head that everybody just think I'm super serious and I don't have fun. I have fun all day, everybody. I'm a human being. Okay. So before we go, Matt, what is something that you want to say to the men or women that are gonna listen to your story for motivation, inspiration, that's gonna help kickstart their journey and help them stay consistent? What is something that you want to say to them, Matt?
I think just that, stay consistent. It's hard to, like I said, it's hard to work out when you don't feel like anything's changing. But the reason why I feel like things have changed for me is because I stayed consistent. Like if I would have maybe done a week here and then taken off a week and then missed a few days here and there, then I don't think anything would have changed for me. I think the reason why it did change is because we had the consistency of eating right and working out consistently. So yeah.